Welcome to our continuing series, Questions and Answers, from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Today, Flowers, Part 33, from the Mother. The soul of a plant or an animal is not dormant. Only its means of expression are less developed than those of a human being. There is much that is psychic in the plant, much that is psychic in the animal. The plant has only the vital physical elements evolved in its form. The consciousness behind the form of the plant has no developed or organized mentality capable of expressing itself. The animal takes a step farther. It has a vital mind and some extent of self-expression. But its consciousness is limited, its mentality limited. Its experiences are limited. The psychic essence, too, puts forward to represent it a less developed consciousness and experience than is possible in man. All the same, animals have a soul and can respond very readily to the psychic in man. The plants are very psychic, but they can express it only by silence and beauty. Directly there is organic life, the vital element comes in. And it is this vital element which gives to flowers the sense of beauty. It is not perhaps individualized in the sense we understand it, but it is a sense of the species, and the species always tries to realize it. I have noticed a first rudiment of the psychic presence and vibration in vegetable life. And truly, this blossoming one calls a flower is the first manifestation of the psychic presence. The psychic is individualized only in man, but it was there before him. But it is not the same kind of individualization as in man. It is more fluid. It manifests as force, as consciousness, rather than as individuality. Take the rose, for example. Its great perfection of form, color, scent expresses an aspiration and a psychic giving. Look at a rose opening in the morning at the first touch of the sun. It is a magnificent self-giving in aspiration. Love of flowers is a valuable help for finding and uniting with the psychic. Disciple. You have written, love of flowers is a valuable help for finding and uniting with the psychic. Could you explain this more in detail? Mother. Since flowers are the manifestation of the psychic in the vegetal kingdom, love of flowers would mean that one is drawn by the psychic vibration, and consequently by the psychic in one's own self. When you are receptive to the psychic vibration, That puts you in a more intimate contact with the psychic in yourself. Perhaps the beauty of flowers, too, is a means used by nature to awaken in human beings the attraction for the psychic. Disciple. What is the best way of opening ourselves to the deep influence of flowers? Mother. To love them. If you can enter into psychic contact with them, then that would be perfect. Disciple. How can one enter into a psychic contact with flowers? Mother. When one is in conscious contact with one's own psychic, one becomes aware of an impersonal psychic behind the whole creation. And then, through this, one can enter into contact with flowers and know the psychic prayer they represent.